I'm spending the next few days with a best friend of mine, so here I am at the station at 9:30 a.m. waiting for the train to London. The plan is to spend a day and a half in the city that she lives, and the other half in the next day in my city, Brighton. Ah, the sounds of the big city. Our first stop is a place that Roz has been dying to check out, an absinthe bar with a basement cabinet of curiosities, and although I dress cute and love kawaii culture, I'm a huge fan of the creepy and macabre too, so I'm just as excited. It's a tight space, but each cabinet is crammed with oddities, a lot of taxidermy and bones, weird art and literature, and various things from around the world that the owner buys directly from the natives themselves. There's even this huge giraffe skull and one of Pablo Escobar's gold-plated hippo skulls. But I really like these guys over here. Farm animals born with congenital disorders. I think each little body is beautiful. I wish I could be a wet specimen for an alien museum, preserved and timeless, educating and inspiring others without feeling an ounce of pain in my body. While I'm pondering existence in a disabled body, Roz is gazing at Victorian hair art and criminal memorabilia.
Bloke's hand has been made into a candle.
They have some rather random books in here too, like this funny edition. I just wish I could read it. More skeletons and knickknacks, and I'm pretty sure these are dog skeletons of two very contrasting species. The cabinet has satisfied our curiosity today, so let's get moving. A quick pit stop at the park to rest our legs, and now it's tube time! We're going to Camden, but luckily it's not busy at this hour. Keep walking, and I'm being distracted by Miniso. They've had some cute Sanrio things recently, so let's have a quick look. Lots of cute hair clips, and I nearly fell for this cute bag, but I would never use it. It's too elegant for my style. So in the end, I'm only grabbing one of these Kirby Cookie-inspired trinkets, which is very restrained of me. Okay, back on track. Let's keep walking towards the Bandai flagship store. As you can see, this is a very happy place for me. Traditional arcades are just a tad too loud and full of flashing lights that my brain struggles to cope with, but the crank clunk of a gacha machine is just perfect. Being the main store in the UK, they have more gacha machines than usual, but also a Tamagotchi, stationery, and Ichiban Kuji shop section upstairs. But today's mission is gacha, so I will hurry up and make a decision. I've exchanged my tokens and this is the one I've chosen. I want the blue, green, or white slime. I try to only pull on machines that have at least a 50% chance of me getting the one I want, as they're really expensive in the UK. Ugh, not the one I wanted. Oh well, let's try again. Oh my god. Are you joking? I got piss-colored gacha. Let's cure the gambling sadness with a trip to the Artbox flagship store next. You may have seen on my channel, but we have the cafe in Brighton. While our boutique section is very small, this store is full of cuteness. A large variety of stickers and stationery, plushies of all sizes, past Ichiban prizes, Pusheen and Sumiko Garashi merch, so it's not just Sanrio's main mascots, and there's even printed material to buy, so you can sew your own things. There's also a clothing section, which has a range of styles from Tokidoki, Listen Flavor, 6% Doki Doki, and my favorite, AC/DC Rag. With my haul secured, we're going to an art shop next, the London Graphics Centre. They have so many pretty washi tapes, all sorted by colour, and I really nearly bought these two before I remembered the pile of washi I already have at home, so I put them back. There's a lot of cute stickers too, many of them tiny and transparent so you can use them in your calendar or planner. I'm obsessed with these cats, and these tiny Japanese lunch foods, but not for that price, yeesh. Waiting for Roz to grab the pieces she wants before we get some snacks from the Chinatown bakery. She's trying to find a calligraphy pen to practice her medieval script. The selection looks just incredible. I couldn't help but grab 3 different things, but I'll only eat the pork bun right now because we have a train to catch. Because I don't have to take the tube every day and not at work hours, I honestly think it's a really cool looking place to be in. I should take more photos here. And now we're safely on the last train, I can show you my haul from today. So I grabbed a sesame bun and a pandan cake slice that I'll have for breakfast over the next few days. So soft. Some cute cloth, an A4 file, some stickers, and a notebook from Artbox, as well as a blind box keyring. I want any of the boys. Oh, well, my gambling luck has been terrible today. But I actually went back to the gacha store after getting the P charms and pulled on the Tamagotchi machine, finally getting a pouch I wanted. Now we're back at Roz's, I'll open the Kirby charm. Oh, it's a really cute one. I'm happy with this. It's not all bad then. After a long day, it's time for bed, so let's change into pajamas. Okay, night-night. Good morning! We're spending another half day in London before we head to my city, as there are a few shops we didn't get to visit yesterday. A light and creamy cake slice for breakfast, and then we're back on the trains. The cityscape is so pretty, but I could never live in such a loud place. It's far too overwhelming and kind of gross sometimes. Stinky lift. Smelly. We've arrived in Whitechapel and found this really weird sign. Anyway, I'm here for one reason only, Dream Mart. It's an independent market stall that sells vintage Sanrio goods, but more specifically, Ochiken and Gotochi kitty charms, both of which will be the subject of upcoming videos. I'm going to spend so long going through all these crates, and here are the Ochiken charms. So Ochiken means tea puppy. It's a cartoon about dogs themed around, yep, you guessed it, different types of tea. Now I'm making my decisions before I pay, but I'll probably spend a lot. We're stopping for another rest and a bagel because by now both mine and Roz's legs are really hurting. We're both disabled and so have to plan big days out like this very carefully. Here's my haul from Dream Mart. 2 Gotochi charms, 2 Ochiken charms, an expensive wafer card, and a hand towel that I will use to decorate my wall. It's finally time to get the train back to Brighton, but first I'll take a few photos by these skyscrapers. And here's the Shard, the tallest building in the entire of the UK. The journey back isn't too long and it only has a few changes, but we're so tired that we just napped for the rest of the afternoon, so we'll pick up the next morning. On day 3, Roz's goal for today is going to Snooper's Paradise, while I'm going to the Bandai Gachapon shop in my city. I'm significantly slower on my feet today. Every step is exhausting and painful, but the desire to have fun with my best friend is stronger. So a sesame bun for breakfast on the go, and let's get shopping! This is a shoe shop that isn't quite to my tastes to actually wear, but their designs are just so fun to look at. I mean, look at these! Gachapon, my beloved. Here we are. Despite being only a toy and one-piece TCG store, I actually think the Brighton branch is better in terms of the gacha available. A lot more Sanrio and Kawaii here. So I've chosen my pulls, and now we need to find Roz again. After a few years of living here, I've learned how to navigate the lanes perfectly. I'm having a quick look in Snoopers myself as they have some Pokemon cards from other regions, and I've just got into Top Loader Deco. Snooper's Paradise is a vintage store that has literally everything. It's perfect for magpies and goblin core lovers, but equally for artists, taxidermists, historians, fashion lovers, sci-fi collectors. The list could go on. I'll just show you around some. Here's a full 360 where you can pause at any moment and see a wall and floor full of old weird stuff for sale. In fact, do it. Pause the video and tell me the coolest thing you find in the frame. Here's my haul from my day out in Brighton. So I had some decent luck with the gacha this time and got some cute Sanrio fridge magnets, as well as a Sanrio hamster cable holder. I've also sorted the cards I bought. The character N from Pokemon Black and White is one of my favorites, so I focused on getting some of him and his team. And then here are the miscellaneous artists that I just like the designs of and might use for scrapbooking projects. And then here are the cards from artists I do actively collect. These ones are by Sao Sao and Shimari's Yukichi. So now that I'm home again, I'm going to sleep for 2 days. I hope you enjoyed going on this trip with me, and let's wave Roz off as she goes to the train. Bye bye!